For the King on the PS4. This would be a research stream of a game that was dubbed one of the most surprisingly good one of the most surprising games of the year by Tom Chick over at Quarter to Three. Came out in 2018, obviously. I mean, this game apparently is on PC. But as it turns out, the PS4 seems to be the console of choice for this generation as far as a console that has the most games. I mean, I played Moonlighter on this thing, and I loved it, but it was buggy as crap, so I think it was just it was a beta release. They printed the beta and put it on the PS4 and expected people like me to download the updates. Nope. Sorry. Hopefully this game is actually a real release that's been QA'd properly. Instead of just a early access game being printed on a PS4 disc, which I find kind of infuriating. I want to reset the tutorials. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, I'll reset the tutorials. I don't care about the lore, really. That's fine. Because I'm starting the game over anyway from the beginning. We don't need turbo mode for now. I'm not sure if I care about the lore. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, this game has an encyclopedia. We're not going to worry about all of this stuff yet. We'll start with the basics, which I was able to do reasonably well in this game. I played the first 40 minutes. I'm able to play it without reading through too much of the tutorial, but I'll explain the basics as we go. This is a turn-based strategy game. Specifically, it's mainly about exploring Overworld. Remember Civilization 2? No, Sid Meier's Civilization. You wander in Overworld, you find goodie huts. You occasionally fight barbarians. Kind of like that. You'll see how that works in just a second. It's hex-based, by the way. So if you love hexes and you love maps, the way your boy does, might be interested in this thing. Because I'm willing to play this game for at least another hour. We'll see how it goes. So this game's guaranteed to hold my interest for at least 2 hours, which is more than I can say for, like, Red Dead Redemption 2. We're not going to be mean. We're also not gonna go back to the saved game I made, so we'll start over from the beginning. This is the mission I did the first time I played this game. Lore payout 60%. Difficulty is Apprentice for casual or new players. Well, I'm not casual, but I'm pretty new, so you know it is. Let's see. Journeyman for experienced adventurers. No, we're not really. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Chaos frequency 8. So chaos is more frequent? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Stat bonuses, max focus bonus. Enemy health is lower, which is always good to know. End turn gains health. You'll see what that means in a second. Huh. I don't see a difficulty where you don't gain health when you end your turn, but we'll see how that goes. Start items. 5 gold, Godspeed. We'll worry about that later. Solo adventure, online co-op, local co-op. Online co-op, huh? Like I said, this is an offline channel. So again, this is the unpatched disc version of, let me start the game. This is the unpatched disc version of For the King on the PS4. Those are all my videos, basically, if they're on console. The PC games I play, yeah, they might be patched, obviously. Let's see. We'll stick with the basic layout for now. I don't know what the difference is for these two classes. Well, I did fine with this first batch of people. Let's see what the difference is between the characters. Refocus. It starts with a Scholar's Book, a Teleport Scroll, which I haven't used yet, and 10 gold. So we're fine for now. The blacksmith knows armor. Again, I'll worry about this stuff later. So start the game. This was the default party, so I'll stick with the default party for this research stream. It's getting kind of late here, so I kind of want to play something that's a bit less ridiculous than Just Cause 4 anyway. I make too much noise when I play Just Cause 4. You kind of don't want to make too much noise at the middle of the night, do you? Whoops, forgot to continue. Sorry about that. The game installs pretty much right away. Put the disc in the console and you're ready to play the game in about 30 seconds. Once it loads, anyway. Seek out Hildebrandt in Woodsmoke. You'll be told how to best aid in our efforts. Quest has begun. Drive against this chaos, lest our realm be consumed by it. Fine, so we're fighting chaos. We may live in a society, I guess, but we're not big on chaos in this game. And go to the wood smoking and the guardian forest. We're going to go west, eventually. Movement points determine how far you can travel in our game by testing your quickness stat. The amount of slots tested depends on the terrain. The game will explain what slots mean a bit later, but we'll peek at the movement option here in the encyclopedia. It's determined by the realm, the current realm, time of day, weather, and any buffs or abilities of the current player. For example, characters can move much faster through the Golden Plains compared to the Poison Bog. Number of remaining movement points is shown above the character's head. Here's a 4 above that character's head in a little screenshot right there. Selecting a valid hex on the map will move the current character to that location on the specified route if it's within range. Any enemy you cross in your movement path must be dealt with immediately. Crossing a corrupted hex such as poison will affect your character as they pass through it. Characters must be landed on directly in order to interact with them. Okay. Not all enemies and encounters appear on the overworld map. Some may interrupt your movement and must be resolved before proceeding. So there are some blind encounters in this game. Not all the encounters are blind. I can convert focus points into movement points during overworld movement. We'll explain that later. In most game modes, ending your turn with remaining action points converts those action points into HP. We won't have to worry about that yet. But as we take damage, it will behoove us to not move as far. You know, if you played Oregon Trail, do you want to go quickly or do you want to go at a healthy pace? If you go at a healthy pace, you don't lose as much health. In this game, if you end your turn early, the leftover action points are converted into HP, which you can use to heal yourself. Which makes sense. I like that. Okay. Basic risk-reward system. We're going to wood smokes. Let's see what happens if we go this direction. Our blacksmith here on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen is moving first. Let's see. We can move over here. Characters will take small amounts of damage when ending a turn in a cold weather realm. I don't know if this is cold. Seek shelter in towns or safe camps to avoid losing health. I don't know what's the weather like here. I have no idea. Maybe that'll be explained later. I do love the flat shaded polygon look, but it looks a lot better than say a PS4 than a PS1 game would. So that's okay. A few enemies are popping up here. There's Audrey too, otherwise known as the Forest Nibbler. I learn my terrain and whether in front of a highlighted hex will join in combat. We'll deal with that later. You can put all 3 of our party members on the same hex. We'll worry about that a bit later. Wow. So all the party members who are on these red hexes will participate in the combat. So that's interesting. We'll worry about that later. We'll end our turn here by pressing the trackpad. And we're going to gain a little more HP, so that's good. Guess I shouldn't have ended my turn there. Let's split up. We're not going to fight anybody just yet. We're gaining full focus. We won't need focus yet. Let's see. Inventory. We don't have to worry about the inventory yet. Where do we want to go? Let me check on something. Something over here. Poison land. Yes, and overdo it. Let's go this way. Can't go that way yet. Well, yeah, we don't want to face the Forest Nibbler. Okay, so let's just put him right there. We'll put him at the crossroads. Explore a tiny bit and see what happens. Like I said, we don't have to fight anybody here. Gain extra movement points. Sanctum of Wisdom. Sanctums are ancient monuments to the gods. Upon completing it, becoming a champion, under details. Upon becoming a champion, characters fully healed and granted powerful semi-permanent buffs. Each god bestows unique buffs, but may only be devoted to by a single character. The chosen one, I guess. Champion falls in battle, the life pool does not decrease, however the sanctum will crumble, moving all buffs running the sanctum inactive. Timing is everything. Plan when to devote a sanctum to make the most out of its full heal. Okay, so we won't do that yet. We'll just move in that direction. We have full health, so we can end our turn after moving instead of hoarding our movement points for later. There are a bunch of question marks here. I guess the game's implying that stuff could appear here randomly. Stone Heroes replenish a character's focus and grant XP, experience points, but they only be attributed to once. We'll save this for later. We don't have to use it yet. I have no more movement points. I'll just end my turn right here with the trackpad. Okay, so let's step here into wood smoke. Only rolled 3 out of 5, huh? That's okay. Always good to see new faces on the quest. Some evil folk have locked themselves away in the glittering mines. I'll work on getting you down there. In the meantime, investigate this contraption. And, prepare for a royal fight. Kill the chaos leader. So we'll deal with him later. Complete these objectives in any order. What can we do while we're here? We can replenish our HP and focus, of which we've lost none. Replenish all focus. Fully replenish HP and remove ailments. Blessing removes all curses. We don't have to worry about that. Market. What's in the marketplace? I don't think we're going to need any of this. We got a pipe, huh? Smoke that pipe. Bounty. Do a delivery. We can get an item. I don't know if chaos is going to be a problem. We'll deal with chaos. We'll explain what chaos is later. Weapon cards, which how many times will be tested when attacking. Try to match weapons with your character's strongest stats to increase your effectiveness in battle. We'll worry about that later. Here are the weapons. Okay, weapon cards, we can conceal the relevant information. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. The less slots a weapon has, the easier it is to achieve a perfect roll. However, more powerful weapons tend to have more slots. You roll die in this game, basically, to determine how strong your attacks are. So every skill, every action has a certain percentage attached to its success. So there's like a 70% chance your attack will land. If you use focus, you can make the action more likely. So the action goes from 70% chance of success to an 80% chance of success if you're willing to expend some of your focus. Focus are the little yellow hexes above the character portraits on the bottom of the screen. Player 1, Player 2, and Player 3. You can see they have, Player 1 and Player 2 have 4 hexes dedicated to focus. Player 3 has 5. Focus is used to give you a little bit more, to make actions more likely. Running away is more likely. A successful attack is more likely. You can move further if you use focus, that sort of thing. The game will explain more about that later, because we might end up using some focus in combat to get where we want to go more quickly or win combat more easily. So we'll see how it goes. It's a consumable, but you can replenish it, and it's sort of, again, it's based on this risk-reward system, where dice rolls, you're basically using focus to make the odds more in your favor, basically. Quest boards, what do we want to do? I guess we can do exploration. Okay. We'll do a few more quests later, we'll leave. So go to Orton. We have to fight a few people eventually, so let's do a couple of things. Yeah, so we're going to have to fight. So let's get this. We'll fight later. Let's see what we need to do. Queen's Call. Solve the cult device. So we'll head over here to the cult device. Whoops! Hag randomly appeared on the map. Ambush an enemy to isolate them in combat and gain initiative. Or sneak past them to avoid combat. We can retreat. She's a low-level enemy. But I think there's another enemy nearby. Yeah, there's another enemy. See the little red hexes on the map here? On the bottom of the screen is a red hex over there where the Audrey 2 is. So the problem is that the Audrey 2 will join us in the fight. There's only one character with me in this fight. See near the hag? On the right-hand side, you see the hag and the Audrey 2 right above her. On the left-hand side, you see me with the horned helmet, the blacksmith. So since there's only one person in the fight, we're going to run away. We're not going to pick a fight with this lady. And we'll end our turn. So that random encounter put us in a bad situation. Okay, what's over here? Something unknown. Some So will I gain experience or lose experience? Well, let's see if we can get some experience out of this. I'm going to press square. Actually, R1. R1 button is to see my stats, but I'm not worried about that. Can I use focus? No, I can't. There's a 50% chance I'll lose experience and a 50% chance I'll gain experience. I got 4 experience out of that. So if I rolled a 1 or a 0, remember I had 3 dice. If I rolled a 1 or a 0, I would have lost experience. Because I rolled a 2, I gained experience. If I rolled a 3, I would have gotten 6 instead of 4. On the bottom of the screen, underneath player 2, you see the red bar. It's my health, where it says 37 out of 37. Below that's a blue bar. It says 6 out of 25. That's my experience. That's how much I need to go up a level. And there's a enemy here we're not going to fight. Engaged in combat with multiple enemies. Okay, unfortunately we're surrounded by a bunch of enemies. I'm going to have to take the long way around. Or get my allies to join me. So we probably don't want to split up again. End my turn here. Yep, I have an ally over here. So who will join me in this fight? Yeah, everyone who's on these red squares will participate in the fight. So we got a Minnesota Timberwolf here. Let's head over here. We'll end our turn right here. We're going to wait for the blacksmith to join us. So we're going to keep our party of 3 intact if we can. Yeah, I don't want to get past her. I have to take the long way around. Or I can have my, I can have this dude head over here and join the fight with this hag. Yeah, so we'll sneak around her if we can. We can't really sneak around her. Yeah, that'll take a while to get here. But who will join this fight with the hag? Yes, let me stay over here. So we end my turn here. Okay, player 2. How many people are going to be in this fight? Okay. These are low-level enemies. Let's just get them out of the way. Let's see what our options are here. Ambush. 57% chance of success, believe it or not. Sneak past them. Let's sneak past them. We can use focus by pressing the square button here. Guarantee success. So we snuck past them. Yep, we snuck past them. Whoops. Yeah, can we sneak past them again? Guaranteed. So I guess this guy's really good at sneaking. Yeah, we don't need to replenish focus yet. Works for me. So we'll end our turn here. Can we fight him? Yeah, let's wait. We'll get the blacksmith over here first. How strong is this enemy? There's going to be 3 enemies fighting, so that's going to be a problem. So we'll avoid this for now. Can the scholar sneak past him? Well, there's a 3. Yeah, we can get around them. Well, let's loot the dead body. We got a wooden shield. Guess I can't use it. You can give it to somebody else or just sell it, I guess. End the turn. The timeline on the top of the screen shows the current round, Rising Chaos, special event, and the passage from day to night. Okay, I don't know if night mad. Maybe different enemies appear at night. I don't know. We'll find out what that's about later. Roll a 3. Yeah, can we fight her already? Not yet. We'll set it up. We'll set up a fight with her against all 3 of us. So they're not in the fight yet, so we'll have to sneak around the other side. We'll be fine. We got plenty of chaos, I think. Okay, she won't join us. Okay. So we'll rest here. And we'll bring in the Scholar to initiate the combat here. We'll engage in combat with 2 other enemies, but we'll have a full party of 3 joining us. So that's good. Yeah, see? Start a fight with all combatants in the area. We have a party of 3 to the left of the hag. We have an enemy party of 3 on the right side of the hag, but they're all low level. They're all level 0, so we should be fine. I don't think we're going to have any success with the ambush. Let's just set up a fight. What do we have to lose, really? I don't know what failure means if we fail to ambush them. I guess we could try it. Nope, we failed. So what do we lose? Do they get the initiative? I guess they do. Any ailments, buffs, and debuffs that character has are shown next to the portrait. Learn more about their effects and how to cure them in the encyclopedia. Well, we have a purple brain. I have to read through all this. We have a purple brain, right? Foolish curse. Intelligence is greatly penalized. Is that purple brain next to player 3 on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen? To the left of his portrait? That purple brain means he's lost a lot of his intelligence. We'll see if that makes a difference later. Let's see. I don't know what those icons mean on the bottom of the screen. On the player 1 has a blue shield right there. Player 2 has a 2 next to the blue shield. The Scholar has a 1 next to the shield, so we'll worry about that later. Each action slot tests one of your 7 main stats. The higher your stat, the better your chance of success. We'll deal with the details later. A reaction performance of the test. The attributes of the test to be in the center of the field, center of the slot. Okay. When hovering over an action button, the slot to be tested, how many times it will be tested, will be shown above the button. Simple tasks take fewer slots, while difficult tasks test more. In general, the character's odds of successfully rolling a slot is the value of their stat as a percentage. For example, a character with a stat of 80 strength has an 80% chance of rolling each slot successfully in a strength-based action. Some combat actions are inherently risky or difficult to pull off and will penalize a player's stats. Pay attention to changing accuracy levels for all of your attacks. Turn on Always Show Stats in the Options menu to permanently display character stats and hide the button legend. We'll worry about that later. Those are just the basics. We'll deal with the details later. We're not gonna run away. You have a standard shot. Is this player? Who's fighting? This is the archer, player 2. He's already used up 2. He's already used up 2 focus points. We're gonna aim for the hag first because she's the weakest. See on the top of the screen in the center, hag has only 9 attack points. We could use the Beastman Warlock. Circle. How do we switch? Can we switch? R2 to cycle target. Yeah, the beast warlock's gonna attack first. See the top of the screen? The beast warlock's gonna attack first. So let's go for him. Square, square. Almost guaranteed shot. We're not gonna waste that. We're not gonna waste our focus yet. Let's just use a regular 83% attack. And we almost wiped him out. Let's see. Single target. Area blast on everyone. 49% chance of attack because we're cursed. So we might not even hit unless we're willing to waste unless we're willing to waste 3 focus points. See? 1 focus, 2 focus, 3 focus is a guaranteed attack. Might not need it though. Let's just use a regular area blast attack. Got 1 of them. But the beast warlock we wanted resisted it, which sucks. And he got his attack off too, so that stinks. Shockwave. Nope, only got 1 of them. I attacked the wrong person, darn it. Well, she was going to get a chance to attack anyway. Okay, we're not going to die, but we're going to have to take out these dudes. Enemy info shown at the top of the screen. See the circles? Enemy health is shown on the right in red. Enemy level shown on the left. They're all level 0. Armor resistance and immunities are shown beneath their health bar if present. Those white icons below the Forest Nibbler on the left and the Hag in the center show that they are immune to certain specific kind of elemental affinities, if you will. We'll see if that makes a difference in this fight. Take out the Beast Warlock first. So I guess he's not dumb anymore. Because he got that purple brain still in effect. Player 2 seems to be bleeding. Yeah, player 2 is bleeding. He's got that red icon on the screen. I'm not going to skip a turn. Where's the... Probably under buffs and debuffs. Let me check. Is there a quick way to get to the top of the screen? Not sure. There's no mouse in this game, obviously. Bleeding. Yep. Take large and frequent damage. So that red icon, that red teardrop to the left of the player 2 icon, to the left of the player 2 profile picture, I'm bleeding. Anyway, back to business. Take out the hag next. Got it. Perfect. There's a 54% chance to score on that, and I got... Basically, I had to roll 3 heads, and I got 3 heads, or 3 tails, if you will. So that was pretty good. Don't need splash damage. 81% chance to strike. 3 out of 4 is not bad. I think if I got all 4, I would have gotten a stronger attack. But we're going to wipe him out in 2 turns, it looks like. Or we'll wipe him out in the next turn. That's how it looks. Look at that. Whoops. Well, that was the bleeding damage he took. Area blast. Nah, let's just do a regular one. 54% chance. I got him. Weak attack, but it still hit. 2 out of 3 is not bad. Audrey 2 is down. You got a lot of gold. We'll collect that. Use this herb to replenish focus. We're going to press left and round the D-pad because the person who needs focus the most is player 2. So I'm pressing left and round the D-pad to have player 2 collect that. He will get focus back later. Okay, solve the cult device in the Guardian Forest. Who goes next? Well, whose turn is it? Player 3? He has full health. What do you know? So I guess he can do the exploration. Quest board, exploration. Go to Stone Hero and Guardian Forest. Okay. We have to actually get to town first. So the game tells us what their services are. Now what do I need? I need health and focus. So I guess I can have player 2 head up there, not there, here. Yeah, replenish his focus, but he's going to need health too. So player 3 is fine. So he'll go over here. End his turn. Player 1 needs to heal himself a bit. The level of the enemy is displayed above their name. Animate with the swarm symbol. Attack in groups. I mean, like that. That B right there. Yeah. Got the swarm icon. Worry about them later. Who else is going to join them? Well, maybe no one else we can see on the map. We'll figure that out later. So I think these question marks around... See all these question marks on all the hexes here around the B? I guess that means that we don't know who else is going to join them in the fight. Fog of War, I guess you could call it. Player 3, let's see what he can do here. So we can inspect the area to see if we get anything for this. Okay, we'll travel to Orton. Quest board, exploration, we're good. Accept, forgot to accept the quest, haha. Okay. Well, we'll get our HP back. End the turn, I get some HP back. So we aren't going to move completely on every turn. We'll heal ourselves a little bit. Player 2 needs focus. So we'll move over here. Whoops. Journal. Well, let's loot them. Lore, huh? Cure poison, bleeding, and all elemental effects. Okay. Plants 15 HP. Won't need that yet. Plants 3 focus. We'll get to that later. I'll grab that. Tribute. And I'll get some HP back, hopefully. And I Gain experience level. Yep, I'm now level 1. See below player 2's face? Level 1 now. End my turn to get a little bit of health. Scholar will go to Orton here and complete this quest. Yep, so we got money for that. We'll collect that. Services. Player 3 is full of everything, so we're fine. Won't need anything. We could shop for something. I don't think we really need anything just yet. We'll worry about that later. Exploration. That path? I'm already here, dude. We also have to solve the cult device. Make this quick. So we'll just head over there and clear that out. Most towns, yeah. Inns will recover up to 70% maximum HP and 2 focus points, but will immediately end a character's turn. Characters with the entertain ability will earn gold by end of their turn on or next to a town. Besiege town, etc. and so forth. Purchase or repair ocean vessels, worry about that later. End the turn. Okay, I'm pressing RL1. Side quests are on the top left-hand corner of the screen where it says go to Stone Hero in the Guardian Forest. Well, we'll do that again. He's right. I'm already there, so we'll worry about that later. End the turn. L2 and R2 to zoom in and out. Let's see. Quest board. No more quests in this town. So I guess I was only allowed to pick one quest. That stinks. That's where we headed. Over here to the Acolyte. Oh, we found something. Focus can be used on encounter rolls to boost the odds of success. See what I mean? Replenish focus by resting in town, safe camps, or with various consumables. Each character has a limited amount of focus represented by the focus points shown above the character's HUD. A focus point can be spent to guarantee success on a single slot. That slot will turn gold to indicate it has been focused. You can focus multiple slots per roll to increase your odds even more. Focusing on all slots guarantees 100% success on that roll. Once depleted, focus points can be replenished in camps, towns, or through the use of various consumables. Resting in a safe camp or town will replenish 2 focus points, whereas meditating will fully replenish all focus points. During a character's movement phase, focus points can be converted into additional action points to increase the character's movement. Like willpower in a lot of SRP turn-based games. Like if you want to use a resource, you can move a bit further or make your attacks a little bit stronger. Banner Saga definitely did that. Focus is one of the most valuable resources, and balancing its use is key to success. Let's see, we can either fight. If we roll a 3, we will gain experience. If we roll a 4, we will gain 6 experience. Let's use focus on one of these. Yes, that'll help. And we will search. We got 3 experience. We got 3 out of 4. So we got something at least. I think we get experience for fights. I'm not sure. Okay, player 3 can rest now. He's got 0 movement points left, so we'll just rest here for a little bit of health. Not a lot, just a little. See? I'm already here, so I completed the exploration quest, the side quest. Okay, typically each realm contains a single hidden stone hero, which may only be attributed to by a single character. Explore each realm fully to find these valuable statues. Unlock and purchase upgraded stone heroes in the lore store to gain additional benefits when paying tribute. Okay, so I guess I do need to worry. I guess I do need the lore in this game. Let's see. Yeah, I'm player 2, so I'm gonna have to heal myself here. Yep. So I pressed trackpad to end my turn. I got 3 health points for that. Let's go here to the stone something or other. If we roll a 3, we succeed. If we roll a 4, we succeed a lot. So let's use a little bit of focus. Ugh. Guarantee success. Might be worth it. Let's cancel that. So there's a chance we might take damage. Okay, go back. Maybe we don't need 100% success. Let's roll a 4. Yep. We got success and we got experience. So what do we want? Less chaos, more life, or less scourge? I don't know what scourge means. So I got more life, whatever that means. Okay. Scourges, here we are. Scourges lie dormant. Okay, once awake, they have a variety of nasty effects in the world. Each scourge will impart a different negative effect on the world when awake. Their awakening is marked on the timeline. Once awake, they must be banished by defeating them in combat. Scourges lie dormant in their haunts, and location can be covered by exploration. Once a haunt is located, the scourge inside may be defeated in combat before or after they awake. If the scourge is defeated before they awake, they're removed from the timeline. If they're active when defeated, their effect on the world disappears. Okay, where's the chaos part? Because we saw there's chaos on the timeline. The level of chaos in Farhul is the chaos. It's the timeline on the top of the screen. Higher levels of chaos have increasingly negative effects on the world. Level of chaos increases at regular intervals. Each chaos marker on the timeline indicates when chaos will rise. Chaos can be reduced through side quests, finding and dismantling chaos shrines, and through various special encounters. Completing main objectives will typically reduce chaos. Should the chaos meter fill up, the kingdom is thrown into a total state of chaos. During this time, characters will take unblockable damage every turn, and the party will be stalled by the deadly chaos beast. Good lord. Keep chaos in check or be prepared to deal with the consequences. As Final Fantasy taught us. Player 3 is fine, so we can just keep moving. We're not going to face the Bison Tar. We aren't strong enough. We'll just move along. We don't need to heal ourselves. Though I do have an ailment that I probably might need to heal myself before I start. You have to get rid of that ailment. Probably by staying in an inn. And an inn's going to take money. Consumes money anyway. Let's get the blacksmith in position, because we're going to try and take on this enemy over here. Kill the Chaos Leader and the Guardian Force. What about over here? Sanctum Multiplier. Okay, we'll worry about that later. XP Multiplier sound good. Can we go around this thing? Apparently not. So we have to go through the camp, it looks like. Well, we'll set that up. That was a pretty bad visual glitch there. Yes, that's pretty bad, y'all. Might want to fix that. Yeah, you might want to fix that, yo. Let's heal this dude. So we'll get a little bit of health back. Player 2 will need a little bit of health as well. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Stupid black lines. Can we sneak? We might succeed. Yep. We're going to get past them. Let's heal ourselves here. We'll set up a fight later. Map movement. Scroll the map with the right stick by moving the cursor to the edge of the screen. Zoom in and out with the left and right triggers so you have controller options. Fine. Map movement. Quest goals are marked with the arrow icon on the map. Main quests are blue. Side quests are orange. Overworld map's covered in clouds. All characters move around the map. Clouds will disappear, revealing the map below. However, the exits will still need to be explored to find hidden locations. Unexplored hexes are slightly brighter and denoted with tiny question marks, which I mentioned earlier. Characters explore all hexes within a 1 to 2 hex radius, depending on the realm. Characters' explore distance can be increased with special items. Vision scrolls will remove clouds and explore all hexes within a small radius. Pay attention to the difficulty of dungeons and haunts when highlighting them on the map. Fine. Player 3 is fine. So we need to get rid of this debuff that's on me. My purple brain next to my character is kind of bad. It's a curse. I don't have to waste money on that curse. Can I buy an item? Yeah, what removes curse? That costs 12 gold instead of 9. I was afraid of that. Instantly travel to an empty hand hex within a given distance, determined by the intelligence. Do I have consumables, by the way? Inventory. Instant travel to a nearby town, but all stats are penalized by 1. Probably a bad idea. Can I equip this? Apparently not. Is it equipped? I guess I should ask. Yeah, it's equipped that. I have a book. Oh, I probably should keep that equipped. Oh, so I can't carry a book and a shield? How do I give it to somebody? Yeah, I have a foolish curse on me, so I have to lift that eventually. Darn it. Okay, so we'll stay in town for a bit. Blessed. Hashtag blessed. Okay, my health is fine, so we'll just head over here to the camp. We're going to defeat this acolyte by the end of the video. And the turn. Refocus, whatever that means. I guess I gained focus. Yeah, we'll set up a fight with this dude. Yeah, see, that monkey over there on the right will not participate in this fight, so this might be okay. But the Audrey 2 will join him if we end up fighting him. Yeah, so there are no enemies here, so that's good. So let's set up a duel. Let's see, we're gonna have to. We can completely heal him, so let's do that. And I think there might be another character we want to initiate the fight, because that means we'll be able to try and ambush him. So I wonder if ambushing is more likely here. Yeah, how do we determine if ambushing is likely? Just a second. Ambush will test awareness to isolate the enemy and gain a free attack. So what's my awareness level? Who has the highest awareness level? No, armor resistance, evasion. That's probably not what I'm thinking of. One of these characters has an ambush skill that's higher than everyone else. Just a second. Hunter? Maybe the hunter does. So I guess we can have the hunter initiate. And there's chaos. The chaos level is going to go up, by the way. We probably don't want to dilly-dally. Alright, so let's start the fight already. Okay, we have to get that scholar to join in on the fight, so we can't move too far ahead. Player 5 can move a little bit. Yeah, we don't want to waste all of our movement points here. Let's get him a bit closer to the edge, and then we'll end the turn here, because he's going to join the fight anyway. As long as he's on one of those red hexes, he will join the fight as soon as the scholar joins us. Now we're close enough. End the turn. We have full health now, so we're ready to take him on. Chaos time. Enemy health now at 105%. Okay. So we're going to need to finish up this quest. Rising Chaos to introduce new challenges. Complete main quest. Destroy chaos generators. Remove chaos. Distant chaos. And future chaos events from the timeline. So yeah. So that chaos just went off. Okay, so let's fight this dude. We're not going to be able to ambush him, but that's okay. Or we can set something up. Ambush. Yeah, we're going to fail. That's okay, we'll just fight him. See, we have all 3 of our characters are on the little red hexes. So there's going to be a party of 3 against a party of 1. This will be easy. Well, it's not a party of 1 technically, but... Never mind. Chaos. Let's take out this Chaos Leader first. The enemy is armored. Armored enemies will block the value of their armor for all physical attacks, and magic and piercing attacks are unaffected. Combat initiated when a player enters a hex. In the case of an ambush, the character... let's see. Combat initiated when a player enters an enemy hex or is ambushed, excuse me, by an unseen enemy. In the case of an ambush, the character successfully performing the ambush begins with a free attack, after which the remainder of combat is resolved normally. Combat order is determined by the time slider, traveling from right to left. Character takes their turn. Excuse me, watch my mic. Character takes their turn when the marker reaches the end of the slider. Their initial placement and reset position on the slider is based on the speed stat. Okay. Faster characters will attack more often. That makes sense, like Final Fantasy Tactics. Each character has several main actions to choose from during their turn. Typically, these actions can be focused to generate success. In addition to an attack, character may use an item off their belt. We aren't going to use the bat belt, the utility belt, anytime soon. During combat, enemy information is displayed at the top of the screen. Each enemy HUD shows their health, armor, resistance, evasiveness, immunities, and any temporary buffs. Any armor value will directly negate that much incoming physical damage, and any resistance value will negate that much magical damage. Evasive enemy is going to be hit with a perfect attack. Guardian Force, whatever that means. Physical attacks are unaffected by resistance, magical attacks are unaffected by armor, and piercing attacks are unaffected by both. That's nice to know. So I think our hunter has a piercing attacks, doesn't he? Well, we could do a perfect attack. Let's go for the Chaos Leader, so we can ignore the armor. Absorbed a bit of that. It might be worth it to take out the other enemies first instead of the leader. He's going to ignore that attack. Area Blast. 78% chance to strike all three of them. Yep, we did some damage to everyone, so that's good. Haha. So who's next? Yeah, the leader was. Ah, crap. Can't take too many more of those. Let's see. When attacking, the odds of success are driven by your character's stats. Different weapons test different stats. The odds of successfully rolling each individual slot is shown in white, and the odds of a perfect roll are shown in gold. Perfect roll is required to achieve and attack special abilities. That's fine, we understand that. Splash damage. 81, 86, 88. Can't use any more focus points, so 81's probably good enough. See if we can get splash damage. Nope, didn't get splash damage. We're doing damage to that guy. 2 out of 3. Not going to do that much damage. Well, not going to go well. We're going to get at least one more attack first. Okay, so who do we want? Area of effect. He's not going to die. We're going to weaken them a little bit. Ugh, that was not very good. Steadfast. See, we got this blacksmith is good at armor. She's good at defending. Well, not that time, unfortunately. Okay, so we're going to get 2 more attacks in. Using focus can be the difference between life and death. I understand. Who we want? Splash damage. Not good enough. See if we can get that splash damage. Perfect. Yes! Leader's down. And we got the splash damage. Let's take on number 2. Press LR2 to cycle targets. We're going to go after the target on the right so we can finish him off. Perfect 3. He's down. Okay, so we're going to win. Only need to attack one guy. 83% chance to attack, and he is dead. So everything went right on that turn. So we completed the quest. Kill the Chaos Leader in the Guardian Forest. I will take that goal. Thank you very much. Book of Lore, which will unlock some stuff. Who uses a loot? Does the Scholar use a loot? I can't tell. Magic damage. Gold multiplier. So we're going to use that. It's better than a hunting bow. Let's see if it makes a difference. We got a decent loot. So I guess you'll be a bard. So we're going to have to heal ourselves. Chaos is diminished. Fantastic. So chaos level is back to 0. But you can see on the top of the screen where it says Guardian Force on the timeline, chaos will rear its head eventually again. Yeah, we're pretty awesome. Yeah, we'll head down there later. Oh, if you can spare some time, I got something during my last business trip. Find and solve the fresh grave. This is a new quest I wasn't expecting. We'll finish the video very shortly. Player 1 and... he'll get some HP back, I guess. Player 2, what does he get if he goes here? Yeah, we get a full heal, which this player isn't going to need it. So we'll worry about that later. Fresh grave. Oh, that grave. We'll get a worn... Nothing. Glittering mines. That fresh grave? No, not there. Let me zoom out a bit. That's a poison bog. Wait, where's the Guardian Forest? We have to find... Might have to find it. Well, this is the Guardian Forest, obviously. Do we have to find the fresh mine? Is that the problem? This isn't as useful as I would have liked. Can we rotate the map? Not really. So I guess the implication here is I'm supposed to find it at some point. I just don't know where it is. Deep pool. Let's zoom in a bit. Yeah, I don't know where the mine is. I guess I'm supposed to find it. Well, let's just keep exploring the map, see if we can find it for the end of the video. Player 2 should be heals. Let's not overdo it. We'll go slow. Player 1 probably needs that heal more than the rest of us. Player 3 has nearly full health. He can go anywhere he wants. Maybe he can do some exploring while we're looking for this map. He can go full speed. Whoops. Or not. We can climb it, but it's dangerous. There's a lot of focus to waste just to gain one item, so we'll leave. Yeah, we'll come back later. It's a level 2. We aren't nearly strong enough to worry about that. Gain one item. Might not even be worth it yet. So we'll leave. Blacksmith needs some of this focus. We're going to have to get that added later. We have to heal. We have to heal this guy. Yes, let's give him this stone over here. So we'll get there eventually. And we'll heal a little bit along the way. Okay, so player 2 needs some health too, so we can't go full speed either. Let's see what we find along the way. Whoops. Crap. We could sneak. Successful. Got past him. I guess he's good at sneaking. Okay, so player 3 is fine. Yeah, so where's the side quest located? Carefully balance the need to reduce chaos versus the valuable rewards offered. Well, here's the problem. I don't even know if a worn shovel is worth it, because I don't even know where this quest is, which is the other problem. It actually might be somewhere else on the map I need to explore, so that's the other issue. Ugh. Large crow swarm. Let's just run away. Don't want to fight this guy yet. It's the only way to get to Woodsmoke without going around. We'll deal with him later. Yep, nighttime. So we got some bats showing up on the map. Over here, so we're getting the full health. We leveled up anyway. There's the fresh grave. Okay. So I got some experience already. So I got some health already. So I might not need it. So we'll solve it on the next turn. So I found the fresh gray, that's what matters. Don't be jelly. Weapons with a failed ambush. Results in the enemy winning initiative and getting a free attack. Okay, that's the problem. Neither there's a catch. Apparently the game auto-saves after every turn, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the game auto-saves after every turn. So we can go around here. Whoops. Journal. Whatever. I'll take your stuff. Let's see. Physical damage. Yep, it's better. It's breakable, though. Equip. We'll equip all of this, because it's better than what I have, which is, in some cases, is nothing. Player 2 should rest. I'll be resting too pretty shortly, IRL. Player 3 is fine. We're all level 1 now, so that's good. Let's head over here to the bat. So can player 1 just hop in here and not take any damage? Yeah. The shovel has seen better days. But it's a quest item. So I'll take that. So that side quest is done. Let's just heal here. So we head to the glittering mines or what? See if there are any side quests along the way. Nope. Got full focus, so I don't have to worry about that. I can just heal. We'll go slow and heal along the way. Whoops. Yeah, we're going to have to retreat. So we'll deal with him later. Heal ourselves a bit. Player 3 will head over here. Yeah, we'll go around the long way. We'll get to the mines. We'll probably level up along the way. You might as well explore while we're here. Okay. Bone Trickster. Bat Swarm. So we'll set up an attack with it. We'll set up an attack on this guy. There we go. So I guess the circle button is how I switch targets. The quest targets and the individual party members. Level 1. Level 1. So I have to go around. This is player 2, so we can heal ourselves along the way. Might not have to heal ourselves this turn, but why not? Oh, that's right, I can't go this way yet. I have to help out my party member here. Sorry, went the wrong way. What do you know? Randomly got stuff. Pretty high chance we're going to get something. 2 out of 3, which means I got 4 experience. Won't go to waste. I need 70 to level up anyway. So it all worked out. Walking back and forth got me something. Okay, I can't fight this guy yet. Gonna have to wait here. I'll heal myself. So do I want to take on the bat or I want to take on the trickster? I have to take on the bat. Well, that's a one-on-one. Probably not even worth it. So I guess we'll take on the bat. Which player is this? Player 2. He'll heal himself a bit. Yeah, so he'll participate in the fight if he's here on this square. So we'll stay here. So we're almost fully healed. Okay, so we'll set up the fight. Yeah, we'll set up the fight. See if we can ambush him. Not worth it.